Okay, let's move on to a little bit better news. Bay FC, they get the win 1-0 at Racing Louisville. So what happened was, to get this goal, Princess was fouled in the box, and then it actually took a VAR review to actually give the penalty. Then Oshuala takes the first ever PK and she converts it, and that's in the 76th minute. So we're like in the last 15 minutes of the game. This is a huge moment. And she converts it, and she said that she's been practicing for it, for a while, and it finally happened. So Bay FC has got 2 straight 1-0 wins. Defense showing up. So their current record is 6 wins, 9 losses, no draws. That's 18 points, and that's 8th in the league, which is a playoff spot. That is, top 8 teams make it. They are currently holding a playoff spot right now. This league is so compact, especially in that middle, on the bubble playoff zone. So a couple of wins, suddenly you go from 12th to 8th, and it's nothing. So that's it. It's kind of impressive. So the next game that they have is Saturday at home against Washington Spirit, 7 p.m. And then after that game, we're on a extended break because the Olympics are coming, and then there's a couple more international stuff happening. Transfer windows, stuff like that. So we're done with women's soccer with Bay FC. Their schedule takes a huge break for like basically a couple months. They come back in August, toward the end of August, I believe. Nice. So this is your last opportunity to get in before the Olympics start. So everybody tune in. It's amazing. It's a lot of fun to watch.
I am currently also keeping live watch on USA versus Uruguay.
Yeah, that's the next image. Let's throw that up, Tim. Yeah. So, where do we begin? Their group stage game against Panama, they took the L 2-1 on Thursday. Tim Weah got a red card in the 18th minute via VAR for punching an opponent from behind, basically catching them in the.
Do you agree with the 2-game suspension?
See, that's the thing I was getting to next. He was suspended for the next 2 games. I agree that it should have been 1 game.
I agree with that too. I do not think it should have been 2.
I don't know that it should have been 2, but I think that they're trying to send a message. It's the most CONCACAF game that's happened in common ball for a while. I think so after the red card, Balogun gets a goal 4 minutes later. In the 22nd minute from the left side off of the back post and in, but then Panama ties it again 4 minutes after that in the 26th minute, and then they take the lead in the 83rd minute. USA just couldn't hold on being down that extra man for that long. They're currently playing right now against Uruguay and oh no, it looks like there's a penalty being taken right now. Oh no.
Penalty or corner kick?
Oh no, it's a corner. It's a corner. Yeah. I take it back. I just saw the ref in the middle there. But yeah, so they're playing right now for their tournament live. They basically have to they need to get a win today. There's no other way around it. If they don't win, they're done.
Yeah. You're gonna be
actually I take that back. There is one way that they get in. So a win versus Uruguay, and then they get they win goal differential tiebreaker with Panama, or they win and get a Bolivia win or draw versus Panama. And then the other option is draw versus Uruguay today, and then Bolivia wins or draws against Panama. So basically, you got to take care of business yourself here, and then you have to hope for a little bit of help from Bolivia here to make your life a little bit easier.
Cutting in here real quick,
Okay.
I have pressing matter to address here.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, someone had texted me and said that Sam left his phone at work. And if you could ask him if he would like this flagship collection Topps baseball card box. Is the answer yes or no?
I did forget my phone's at work.
Yes.
Sure. I want cards.
Yeah, that's right. Rip open a pack for our boy.
Anyways, I'm sorry.
Okay, so we're gonna keep an eye on this match
news
happening with Uruguay. Yeah. So they need to win. Otherwise, it's all in likelihood going to be done. Let's move on to the one last image for soccer. Soccer. I said that weird. So the U.S. women's national team announced their roster. The one big surprise was Alex Morgan was left off of it. I actually kind of thought that she would get left off of it. Emma Hayes, the new coach for the women's team, really takes performance at the club team level seriously. And Alex Morgan has just been injured and not scored a goal yet for Angel City. Or San Diego, excuse me. She plays for San Diego. But yeah, so that's the big news was Alex Morgan was left off. It's the first time since 2008 that she's missed a major U.S. women's national team roster for something like this. The other part that is a little bit, that people were talking about was the inclusion of what's her name, Corbin Albert, who of course had the terrible like homophobic and transphobic posts earlier.
Yes.
So she was included, and they said that she's like doing the work or whatever, but she hasn't really other people have said that Corbin is doing the work and learning and stuff like that, but we haven't seen any of that yet to this point.
Don't worry.
That's what a lot of fans are clamoring for, is like, hey, if you're saying she's doing like work and she's trying to, better herself or whatever, just show it to us, because we haven't seen it yet,
Don't worry, it's gonna be Full Metal Jacket when she touchdown pairs with their team. They'll fall asleep. They're gonna take a pillowcase full of bars of soap.
I don't know about that. But yeah, there's a lot of talent on this roster, obviously, and they have a shot to get a gold medal here because they're Team USA, and they've got a lot of young, incredibly talented forwards, especially. Jaden Shaw's only like 19 years old, and she's on this roster. So yeah, this is a pretty exciting team overall. I am hyped to see it, and I will be booing Corbin Albert, but cheering everybody else until I see the work.